All right, let's talk about something that a lot of leaders think they've got a handle on, but really the game has completely changed. I'm talking about loyalty. Forget that old model of getting a gold watch at retirement. Today, we're diving into a whole new playbook for earning commitment from a generation that cares way more about purpose than they do about tenure.
So let's just start with this big question, right? What if that whole playbook we've been using to keep our best people is just totally out of date? What if the very definition of what it means to be loyal at work has been rewritten right under our noses?
And this is where it gets tricky. See, today's emerging workforce, they're naturally skeptical. And look, that's not a bad thing. It's not a flaw. It's just how it is. It means those old top-down ways of demanding loyalty just don't work anymore. You can't command it. You gotta inspire it. Okay, so how do we actually do that? Well, first things first, we gotta get to the why behind this whole shift. The goal isn't to fight this skepticism, but to understand it, to work with it, and to see it as the new reality of the modern workplace. Now, when we say natural skepticism, what are we really talking about? It's definitely not about being negative or distrustful. It's more of a mindset that automatically questions that old school because I said so culture. It's a real drive to find meaning in their work and to see how it actually makes an impact. It's all about purpose, not just process.
So what does this kind of mindset actually value? This is super important to get. First up, it's purpose over perks. A clear, compelling mission, that's always going to be the foosball table. Next, it's impact over instructions. It's not enough to just follow a to-do list. They need to see that their work is actually making a difference. Then there's transparency over hierarchy. Forget the rigid chain of command. Open and honest communication is what really counts. And finally, and this is a big one, it's growth over long-term tenure. The chance to learn new things and develop new skills is way more valuable than just sticking around for years and years. The real question is, are you building a workplace that speaks to these values? All right, so we get the problem, we get the mindset. And the good news? There's actually a pretty clear, actionable solution. It's a two-part method for earning that loyalty, not just expecting it. And here it is. Super simple, right? It really just boils down to two big ideas. Number one, create a place where people actually want to show up, an environment that's appealing. And number two, unleash their creativity. You gotta encourage them to think for themselves.
Okay, let's dig into that, starting with pillar one, building the right environment. So what does an appealing environment even look like in the real world? Because I'll tell you, it's a world away from the old corporate cubicle farm.
And wow, this slide just lays it out perfectly. The old way, all about control, enforcing rules, killing autonomy, putting the process before the person. But the new way, it's all about appeal, encouraging ideas, giving people real ownership, and valuing the person over the process. It's the difference between asking, did you follow the rules? And asking, hey, what's your best idea? It's a huge shift.
And that flows right into our second pillar, which is honestly just as critical. Once you've got that great environment, you got to fuel the engine, right? And that's all about actively promoting creativity and independent thought.
So what does that actually mean day to day? Look, independent thinking isn't about letting chaos run wild. It's about empowerment. It's about creating a space where your team feels safe enough to challenge how things are done, to bring forward those crazy, out there ideas, and even to take risks that might not work out, because that's where true innovation comes from. I love this next quote. It just sums up the whole philosophy perfectly. An environment that controls thought gets compliance. An environment that frees thought earns loyalty. It's so simple, but so powerful. Control gets you followers. Freedom earns you believers. And that belief, that's the foundation for everything. Okay, so let's start to tie all this together. When you actually put this stuff into practice, you're doing so much more than just stopping people from quitting. You're actually changing the entire relationship you have with your team.
And this right here, this is the whole point. See, retention, that's just defense. It's about stopping people from walking out the door. But loyalty, that's offense. That's about creating a culture that's so awesome, a mission that's so inspiring, and a feeling of empowerment that's so real that people don't just want to stay. They want to belong. They don't just work for you. They feel like they are a part of something with you. So I'm gonna leave you with this question, and I want you to really think about it. Take a hard look at your team, your culture, your own leadership. Are you building a company that people just clock in and out of, or are you building one they truly believe in? Because honestly, in today's world, that's everything.